When you need advice, come to Ben and Kelly. It's group therapy on 99.7 DJX.
This is up on Facebook at Ben and Kelly Show. Gerald says, hey, Ben and Kelly, my fiance and I have been together for just over a year now. Things are amazing. We are going to premarital classes, learning about all the things that can keep our relationship strong and solidly found through even the toughest of scenarios. I feel well equipped to deal with almost anything that we may encounter.
Good.
But at times, we've come at odds when it seems to me that she's giving her ex-husband more concessions or giving him more thought than he deserves.
Oh.
He's manipulated her kindness in the past, and I don't want her to be hurt or him to hold anything over us in the future. She recently asked me if it would be okay if she wished him happy holidays around Thanksgiving and Christmas to keep things cordial through the holidays, especially when they have to trade off with the kids. It was a tough conversation, but ultimately I see where that could benefit our situation. I'm okay with that. Then she asked about wishing him a happy birthday each year. This is the tough part for me because this is a day to celebrate him and who he is, which I think is completely unnecessary. She pointed out he wished her a happy birthday this year in January, and she feels obligated to return the favor. I'm fairly confident that if the situation were reversed, she would have a very hard time, and there would be jealousy on her part if I were to reach out to one of my exes on their birthday, no matter the fact that I don't have kids with that person, or even if that was a hypothetical situation. So how do I convince her that I'm trying to create healthier boundaries with her ex so he doesn't misconstrue her kindness for something more or increase his envy of me for being with her? Yeah, it sounds like there is some jealousy in the fact that the ex-husband didn't want to be divorced from his wife.
Right.
So he's having a hard time realizing that she's moved on.
That's, that is, I think... I think he has a point where if she continues to, and I get that he's the father of her kids, so that's the point that many people that are commenting are sticking on is the fact that they share children together. So keeping it as cordial as possible, being an example for their kids and getting along. And this is a very small example of them showing kindness to the other parent and just kind of leaving it at that. Clay says, tough one. I share any and all messages I receive from my ex with my wife now, just so everything's transparent. I don't want there to be even a hint of anything being hidden. Right. Did she ask me to do that? No. I'm doing it, though, because I never want her to feel that we're anything less than a team or that I'm communicating behind her back. And we only communicate about our daughter. If your fiance loves you and realized he was enough of a mistake to divorce him, then a happy birthday message probably isn't a big deal as long as it ends there. The kids they have together would be important enough for her to keep the strife between them at the lowest levels possible. In the end, you need to trust her, and the fact that she's asking you if it's okay says a lot to me. Yeah, that is true. That is true. She is saying, hey, are you cool with me doing this, rather than just going behind your back and saying, well, I was married to him, or I have kids with him, so it's fine, whatever, blah, 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 blah. If you've got experience with this sort of thing, navigating the baby parent of your ex.
And the social media display of, on birthdays and holidays.
Yeah.
That seems to me, I know a lot of exes do that, and I don't think that that's a big deal or would be feeding into anything. Oh, she wished me a happy birthday. That must mean she wants to get back together with me.
Right.
I don't think that's going to be the case.
Right.
I think this is, in my mind, I think it's harmless.
All right. Well, hey, give us your story of how you got through it, what happened with you and your ex, and I think that could probably help Gerald at least, either rest easy or, know how to navigate it for the future.
Find the boundaries.
Yep, yeah. 502-795-1997. It can be so hard and tough to be mature and an adult and
but when you are one and you're marrying someone with an ex and kids together, Yeah, there's a lot that you have to adult through, for sure.
Yeah, Gerald's fiance divorced with kids. He has a question about establishing boundaries with her ex when it comes to birthdays and holidays. She's asking if it's okay if, like, she wishes her ex a happy birthday.
And I'm assuming this means like on social media, like public display of, happy birthday message.
Because
on
Gerald
Facebook.
Gerald may have a peanut gallery that's like, dude, you can't do that. You can't let her do that. That looks bad. And it's probably messing with his head a little bit.
Yeah, but a lot of people are rolling in on Facebook to reassure him that this is actually a healthy thing that she's trying to do, because she needs to put up the front that she and her ex-husband, the father of her children, can get along, especially for the sake of the kids. Mm-hmm. And that's what Betty says. They have kids together. She should wish him a happy birthday and assist his kids in purchasing a birthday gift for him. They're not together anymore, and you don't get to control her decisions.
Brandon says, please, for the love of God, don't try and get in between them co-parenting. Being a child of divorce is hard enough without adding your insecurities in. It's literally just a couple of kind words. He's not going to suddenly take advantage of her just because she said happy birthday.
Yeah.
To the father of her children. So, I understand where some of the insecurity can lie. Where,
sure.
Again, now she's your fiance. So obviously you guys have some history together. You have made a commitment to one another, and you're trying to navigate and figure out, what your future is going to hold together.
Yeah, Dee Dee says it's just common courtesy. I tell my daughter's father Happy Father's Day. Also, if she's buying cakes and balloons, it's a little different. But again, I do think that, she needs to buy gifts from the kids for the birthday. And then, there are other situations that I don't think this is going to be, possible. But there are some listeners that are just like, you know what, we end up getting friendly. The two new couples end up being friendly and trying to spend as many holidays together as possible. And then other people pointed out that what if the kids start to play sports? Mm-hmm. Chances are dad's going to be at the games too. And you guys need to learn how to coexist and be in each other's spaces in a healthy way, because it's unhealthy to see tension and parents on the opposite sides all the time, especially from the kids' standpoint. So, their focus should be on the kids.
Do we know how old the kids are?
Not sure.
Not that it makes.
I did ask. She's got a. There's. I'm not going to say the ages. He didn't want the ages.
Oh, okay.
Because,
okay.
Didn't want
Are they
too much personal information?
Are they adolescent yet?
They're old enough to play sports.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, not teenagers.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Not toddlers.
All right. I think communication definitely is key here, and what you're doing moving forward is you're learning about I think getting to know him better would probably ease your mind too. I don't know.
I did ask that question, and there has not been a lot of that, because he says we suspect he's been manipulating his kids by rewriting history to try to convince them that he had more of an active role when they were younger, and is doing things like that. So, it doesn't sound like it's going to be a thing where they're going to learn to be friends.
Right.
He thinks that.
So it's not a Demi Moore, Ashton Kutcher, and Bruce Willis sort of thing.
Not going to be that kind of a thing. So
Okay.
I think that there is a sense of he needs to protect them, I guess he feels like.
Mm-hmm.
And so that's why he's really wanting to make sure that she doesn't give too much. So the husband continues to, I guess, try to step over lines.
Yeah. All right. Well, hey, good luck with that. I know it's tough to hear that. Hey, it's fine. Just let them be cordial with one another and let them co-parent. But that's kind of what we're saying here. So.
Yeah, I know there seems to be some backstory there that leads him to want to jump into protector mode. But when it comes to just simple happy birthday messages on social media or whatever, and just maybe from the kids for the most part, try to keep that as healthy as possible.
All right. Well, good luck. Keep us posted. That is Group Therapy.